if a church books me or a venue books me or a promoter books me, I immediately go into research mode.
You in check, cause I won't give in and I can't take a rest, cause this ain't a game and we ain't playing chess. Checkmate. We great, boss moves, Hefe, more love, less hate, good times, JJ, Block C. Oh, already. Yeah. I need your help. He gonna help us do this first song. You gonna help us? All you gotta do is say, what was wrong with? Say, I know who I am. And the devil can't tell me nothing. Everybody say that with us. Say, I know who I am. Say, I know who I am. And the devil can't tell me nothing.
Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? It's your boy Spirit Lad on Spirit Lad TV. I'm here with Adrion Bulter. You know, we are here at Chris Law's event, the Tales of Blue Jay event.
Yeah.
Out in Christ for the Nations. Adrian's going to be one of the artists that are going to be going up there. So, Adrion, man,
what's up?
It's good to see you, bro. Good to see you. I remember the first time I met you, that was at the Catfish place.
Oh, no, yeah.
By, what's his name, Mr. Johnson? Or,
Antonio Johnson.
Antonio Johnson,
yeah, good guy.
And you was doing the song Transformers. I still remember that. But dude, from where you were now, or where you were then, so now it's just like, God's bless you, man. God bless your ministry, and it's awesome to see you grow, bro.
Yeah.
So, in saying that, like, how do you prepare for a set, and what have you learned, like, works for you, and what have you learned, like, what doesn't work for you? Because a lot of artists, you know, we try to develop kind of like a formula to be prepared. Right. And of course, like, when you start, it's not the same as, you know, as you know, continue to do it and continue to grow and stuff like that. So what's kind of like helped you and what hasn't? You know?
So I've tried a whole bunch of stuff. One way that I prepare now that I didn't used to do, like when I first started, because when I first started, I was just going anywhere anybody asked, wasn't even thinking about it. But now, like if a church books me or a venue books me or a promoter books me, I immediately go into research mode. Okay. So I want to find out the demographic, I want to find out the age range, I want to find out if the church is doing like anything really cool, like if they're doing some kind of outreach program, or if they just got done doing a fundraiser for the building. I want to know as much about where I'm going as possible, so then I can incorporate it in my set. You know what I'm saying? So then the people are like, oh wow, that's cool that he really thought about us when he was doing his set. He just didn't do what he did in the last city. Right. You know, so like my intro video that I've been doing like the past few months, it's like this typewriter thing, but like I always put something in there that's custom to the people that I'm talking to. So I'll change up the animation, or I might change up the skit, or whatever the case is, to kind of cater to the audience that I'm in front of, whether it's young kids or it's, you know, a whole congregation. You know, I really try to cater to, you know, the crowd, be all things to all men, you know. Yeah, for sure.
Bro, that's dope, man. Yeah. Man, I would have never thought that as an artist.
I researched, I do not play.
Good, man, but that just shows how much you care about your craft. You know what I'm saying? That shows like the maturity and the growth, man. So,
but I've also been to places that I didn't research, and they don't want you on stage saying X, Y, Z, or some people don't believe in speaking in tongues. Some people believe the Sabbath is this day or that day. So it's important. I think it's important for us to go and do our due diligence and research. Like, okay, I know when I get on the stage, I can't wear my hat out of respect to the house, you know, or in this one, they let me, you know. So I've gotten in trouble for doing some crazy stuff. So
stepping on candles, maybe.
Right, maybe. I got in trouble one time for jumping on the organ. So
on the organ?
Yeah, on the organ. So so now I just research and just get as much information as I can about where I'm going, so I can be most prepared.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So new music this year.
Yeah, man.
I went to the video shoot for
what was that?
What was that, right? Dope, man. Yeah, dude, director, man. Y'all were correlating very well. Like everything was pretty dope.
promotion.
So I'm pretty sure like the video's gonna.
Videos.
Oh, okay. When is the video coming out? Bro?
So I got a plan. I'm trying to see if I can put this plan in motion.
Okay.
You know, the actual song drops tonight.
Tonight, right? Midnight.
Song drops
I saw
tonight
that.
at midnight.
Y'all go check it out.
Yeah.
What was that?
What was that? Drops at midnight. And so I'm hoping to get a pretty decent buzz over the weekend.
Yeah.
You know, people aren't at school, they're downloading and listening to it, whatever
Yeah.
the case is. And so my plan is to start a What Was That challenge, you know, next week or the end of next week, and let that run for a week.
I saw the hashtag.
Yeah, so I'm trying to plug that in there.
Okay.
Trying to plug that in there.
Yeah.
And so hopefully get a lot of video submissions in
Yeah.
and start just flooding my social media with that.
Okay.
And then, and like incentive for the video is like a certain amount of submissions or
Gotcha.
whatever the case is. So the video's done. I just want to build enough buzz around it
I feel you.
so I don't have to like, no knock against Rapzilla. I love Rapzilla, but I don't want to have to go that route
Yeah.
for a lot of people to see it. You
Yeah.
know, I want to be able to just drop it on Facebook or drop it
More
on my
independent.
YouTube. Right. So if I can build a big enough buzz around it, you know, to where so many eyes are on it, I think that'd be a good look. Not only for me, but for everybody, you know, involved.
Yeah.
Videographers, the producer, all of it. So,
Most definitely.
yeah, man.
So you have this this song that's coming out, the single. Now, actual album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, no pressure, bro. No pressure.
Yeah.
But-
I'm putting pressure on myself. I'm putting pressure on myself. Like, it got to happen, man. It got to happen.
But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like a couple more singles coming out,
Yeah.
maybe, and then you drop the
Yeah.
project.
Yeah.
Can you tell us anything about the album?
So,
like,
you know what's crazy? It's like I'm waiting on God, you know,
Okay.
to give me everything. But one thing I do know for sure is that it will be on God. You know, I think
Absolutely.
that will be the title of the project is on God, because I just
Okay.
said I'm waiting on God. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, like, I'm putting this whole project, the weight of this whole project on Him.
Absolutely.
Before God gave me that whole little, you know, on God revelation, you know, I was just running. I was booking studio sessions every week, just going in there and creating, just hoping something would stick.
Yeah.
You know, but since He's given me that revelation, it's like everything I'm making now is like, okay, that's God, that's
rolling
me, that's
like it's
me,
supposed to.
that's God,
Yeah.
that's God. So, one thing I can tell you is the title will be on God.
Okay.
I don't know about the track list length. I don't know if it's
Gotcha.
gonna be an EP or what.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be going to Atlanta here in a few weeks.
Okay.
You know, to meet with those guys. I'm just like, God, I'm taking my hands off of this.
On God.
You know, I'm putting it
Put it
on
on
you.
God.
Yeah,
Hey,
straight
man,
up.
that's what's up.
Put it on God.
Put it on them.
Right.
So after people listen to your music,
Yeah.
what do you want them to take from that?
Yeah.
Thoughts or any questions that you want
Honestly,
them to
bro, I want people to be like, I could do this too.
Yeah.
You know, I want them to be like, or I can do something with my life that I can glorify God with.
Yeah.
Because I tell this all the time when I get on stage. I grew up in church and I couldn't sing, couldn't play any instruments, do none of the stuff that church people do. So I didn't think I could worship because I couldn't do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and it wasn't until later when God gave me freedom and said that I'm a worshiper. He created me so He could get glory out of my life.
Right.
That's the only reason that God created anything.
True.
And so one day it could look back and shine back on Him. Like the mountains, the rocks, the trees, all of it was made because God was like, hey, I'm what that is.
Right.
I need you to, you know, let me know that, you know. So hopefully after listening to this, you know, something from what I say
Yeah.
can make them be like, you know what? I can worship like this.
Yeah.
I'm a doctor. Why can't I worship like that? I'm a lawyer. I'm a teacher. I'm a musician. So if you learn anything from me, you worship, bro. You are a worshiper, bro. This right here, this vlog, bro, these interviews, bro. God is getting the glory. We are in front of an audience of one.
Absolutely.
We only want one person to clap, one person to be happy, one person to give a standing ovation, and that person is God, bro. Like you worshiping, bro. I'm so inspired, bro, by you. Like. So I was when we did I know I'm just talking.
No, you
But we
good,
did
you
Together 18, and I got to meet Swoop in the back.
Yeah.
And so we were talking. It was like, hey, so what does it take to be successful? And he said, man, it takes three things. It takes a good product.
Okay.
It takes consistency. And it takes, so you gotta have good product, you gotta be consistent, and you gotta do it for a long time. So those are the three things that you gotta do. You can't have a good product and just kind of every now and again put out something.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I feel
You gotta have good product. You gotta
When
be
you feel like
consistent,
it,
you gotta
you're
do
like,
it.
oh,
Right,
okay,
exactly. So that's why I'm so inspired by you, because you're at all the events. You're doing it, bro. Like, you're very consistent, and I think God is looking at that, and He's secretly opening up doors for you that you don't even know He's opening, man. He's secretly opening up doors, and like, I'm praying that God just blesses this thing like tremendously, bro. Spirit Led TV. Anyway.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate that, bro. Because, you know, like, as an artist or whoever is doing what they're doing, sometimes you get kind of discouraged, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to have those words of encouragement, and so I appreciate you for that, bro.
Straight up.
So last question. What 3 things are you anticipating this year for 2019?
I don't know, bro. Oh, so I'm going on tour this year for sure.
Okay.
For sure. That's one.
What tour? What?
So the Stones and Giants tour.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going on tour. We got about 10 cities already locked in.
Okay.
So they'll be releasing dates later this year.
Okay.
But we're going on tour. That's one. The album is 2. And then 3. Oh, the clothing line. Oh God.
Yeah.
So those are the 3 things
Okay.
I'm really excited about
Okay.
this year. Just diving into those things head first. I feel like a lot of times when God gives us something, we're really hesitant and we don't just want to run. And I feel like I can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So I feel like God has given me these things, and I'm just gonna run.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, God, you said do this clothing line. I'm just gonna do everything
Yeah.
I can, to make sure that this happens, the right way. So
Yeah,
those are the 3
talking
things.
about it. It's talking about like stepping out on faith.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to say it, but
Yeah.
to do it,
Do it,
to actually
yeah.
take those steps, man. And God appreciates and honors that. You know what I'm saying? Once you know what I'm saying, giving your all to that mission. You know what I'm saying? So clothing line, man, y'all go check this out, man.
Yeah.
Clothing line on God, man. He got shorts, he
Got
got
the shorts,
uh,
got the-
windbreaker, got the hoodie, the
got the
hats, bro.
T-shirts,
Come on,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Come
We're
on,
not
on
playing
God.
with y'all.
We're
You know
not
what I'm saying?
playing at all. What
I
color
gotta
you
get
want?
some-
What
I
color
gotta
you
get
want?
Some more gear, bro.
Hey, appreciate
I
that,
gotta
man.
get
That'd
you
be
some
dope,
more
bro.
gear. Thank you for supporting too. Like, he
Absolutely.
even support y'all.
Yeah,
Like, he was one of the first people to actually purchase some on God gear, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I think that junk is like, it's really encouraging, man.
Yeah.
Like, straight up, no
Bro.
cap, no lie, no sugarcoat. Like, I'm really encouraged and inspired by who you are as a man, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Well, there you have it, man. Adrion Bulter. I can't wait to see what happens tonight, man.
Yeah, I'm excited
This will be
too.
awesome. So once again, man, it's Adrion Bulter. Y'all make sure y'all follow him on all digital platforms. Check out his music. Single coming, tour coming. You know what I'm saying?
It's coming, yo.
It's coming, y'all. So
coming.
appreciate you, bro. Spirit TV. We're out.
Already.
Appreciate you, man.
You the bomb, dog.
Man, you the bomb, man. Thank you.
This ain't the end, it's just a backer. New beginning like a chapter. Hear the present, I'm a rapper. I step in purpose like a capper. To a thug, I'm like a pastor. Mixing Jesus in the batter. And they go feed it to the masses. What was that? God, ooh.